you are ready for diversify in your business. I will give you an advice. Force yourself to take the risk. On this stage, there are two things that I'm ready to take the risk. The first one, no slides. And the second one, you will see shortly. That's the second one. It seems very not formal, but I feel comfortable. And that is why I take the risk. I don't know if it is work or not, but let's try. Now, there is one fact that no one among us were able to climb to the top of the mountains when you were born. Of course, that is a very, very long journey. We just assume that we can climb to the top. Can we be there forever? Even if you see time like this, no one knows how surprising our life will be. And just imagine, one of those surprises is the moment that we fell down from the mountains that we have dreamed of. Ladies and gentlemen, my JC's friend and all the audience, what would you do if we're in this situation? All right. Anyways, COVID-19 has caused a lot in our daily life. Many businesses have invisibly infected by COVID-19 without being infected. And according to Vietnam Private Economic, 22% of the business has temporarily stopped because of COVID-19. And 81% of the companies are expected to have no customer for the next 6 months. And talking about customer, let me see, business, right? There is a story that came up to my mind that I really want to tell you today. 3 years ago, I, along with my college, start a project. To be more specific, this project is called book renting application. The model here is B2C, while the business here are the bookstore who want to rent their own book, and the clients here are the reader who want to read the books. Our application is very potential because it's with the old book, while the old book nowadays is very rare in the bookstore. So back to the story. Few months ago, we ran into a very crucial problem. COVID-19 has affected a lot in our style of work. And there is one problem that we cannot attract the new renting shop to import their items to our application. We tried different ways, but all of them failed. At the time we thought we had the rock bottom, our leader, he's very conservative, he came up with an idea. An idea at first got everyone's objection. People think, it's too risky. It takes so many time. Do we have any money to do it? But you know what? Just in 1 month, one single month, our revenues magically returns positive. And things got worked again. And I still remember one of my famous quotes that my leader said, we are not allowed to lose, but we are not allowed to stop. This story means a lot to COVID-19 pandemic. Normally, our brain will convince us to play it safe. It will tell you that you cannot succeed or you shouldn't bother trying something new. But sometimes, like Mr. Yan said in our videos, you should get out of your comfort zone to try harder at things, to be a better version of yourself, and in order to grow stronger and to keep pace with change in life. But of course, no other risks are the good risks. You can only take the calculated risk that is good for yourself, for your companies, or your objective. And to all of you in this room, we must get out of this box and to challenge ourselves and to embrace the challenge and force ourselves to take the risk. Because if we are afraid of taking risks, our life will hold ourselves down. Spend a few minutes to ask yourself, what risk do I actually take? And how I can handle it if it doesn't work out? And to end my speech, I would like to take a famous quote from the former CEO of Apple, Steve Jobs. Stay hungry, stay foolish. And I still remember one comment that one of his fans says, Steve Jobs had made so many mistakes, but all of the mistakes make Apple break through all the brands in the world. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And in order to approach to this special guy, I would also take off my heels.
It feels so comfortable when speaking and have no shoes because it's too hot. And I got acquainted with having shoes on my feet. I usually use sandals or lighter kind of shoes.
Very unique. Not comfortable while speaking in public while having his shoes on. So whenever you see a contestant who is a very powerful, energetic guy on the stage without no shoes, that's him. And I would like to take off my heels as well so I can approach this very unique guy. And thank you for your amazing presentation. Thank you. And now moving on to our 8th contestant.